Continuing our coverage of Umbrella Academy, we wanted to touch base on one of the characters that's pretty much the least understood. Because of the fact that there isn't a ton of information about him on the show or in the comics, this video isn't going to be super long. It's like a good snack-sized video, like a little fun bite-sized snack of a video, so feel free to check out our other Umbrella Academy videos. There should be a link somewhere on the screen right now if I did my job editing this. Today's video is about Ben Hargreeves' number 6, The Horror. Ben, like everybody else in the Umbrella Academy, was born unexpectedly on the same day. What's interesting about the children born on this day was that none of the women who gave birth to these children were pregnant the day before. They conceived, carried, and gave birth within a matter of moments. What's more interesting is that the children born on this day all seem to have some special type of ability. 43 superpowered individuals were born on the same day. Ben, like his siblings, was found and adopted by billionaire Sir Reginald Hargreeves, an eccentric billionaire who set himself on a mission to adopt as many of the children as he could. He was only able to find and adopt 7. Ben was one of these children. Ben, like his other siblings, was shown to possess incredible powers. And he was training with his brothers and sisters to be part of a team of superpowered humans that could defend and save the world if need be. Ben was often viewed as a fairly naive child, a characteristic not often discussed in the show or in the comics. He's shown to be bright-eyed and full of wonder, and oftentimes his siblings would take advantage of him because of this malleability and desire to please. Ben was described as a boy who just wanted to please his father and his siblings. In a diary entry, we learn that as the rest of the team grows up, they desire less and less to be superheroes, and no one desires that lifestyle less than Ben. The missions Ben was shown in during the comics are scarce. When he was 10 years old, the Umbrella Academy was unveiled to the world to stop zombie robot Gustave Eiffel and the rampaging Eiffel Tower in Paris. Ben was part of this team and crucial to saving the lives of many innocent bystanders. After the battle ends, they're also shown getting ice cream as a reward. Ben is also part of the team that helps take down Dr. Terminal. The flashbacks for that event weren't really fleshed out, so it's hard to determine how much of a contribution he made there. Now for the sad news. Ben is also the only member of the Umbrella Academy to have died in action. We are not sure of the circumstances that surround his death, but we know that he died on a mission and that the other siblings all blame Luther, aka number 1, for his death. Additionally, in the comics, we know that Luther spends 4 years doing research on the moon alongside a robotic helper. He names this robot Ben, possibly to honor him, but also possibly as a reminder that his actions have consequences. Ultimately, Gerald Way, the writer of Umbrella Academy, when pressed for information about Luther's involvement in Ben's death, said, "I think that maybe all of them had something to do with Ben dying," which would indicate that all of the family members are in some part responsible for his death, but Luther gets the majority of the blame. Ben ultimately dies as a young man, as the statue shows him to be larger than a boy, and that's about it in terms of what we know. In relation to Ben's powers, he was quite unique. Ben had the ability to channel eldritch creatures from another dimension through a port under his skin. These creatures were often manifested in the form of gigantic tentacles. While it's unconfirmed, it does appear that Ben is able to control these beings and use their appendages and strength for his own attacks. As more issues of the series are released, I'm sure we will eventually learn what happened to Ben and why the rest of the family blames Luther. I think one possibility is that Luther was the team leader and any loss of life on a mission may have been directly attributed to his leadership and command. That is about it for this video. There isn't a lot of information about the character in the comics, so I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in the future of the comic book as well as in the second season of the show. So if you do want more information, please subscribe because we will have more coming soon. Also, if you're already a subscriber or even if you're new and want to support us, consider becoming a member by clicking the join button below. We have a ton of cool membership perks. Also, check out our insane Discord server where you can meet tons of other comic book and comic book movie and TV fans. That link is in the comments section and in the description. This has been Nick with Key Issues, and you know the motto, comics over everything.